All right, so really quick, y'all. I apologize for the length of this video, but I had a lot of stuff I wanted to introduce to you all, to let you all know what's going on. Like I said in my last video, got my cat Berlioz here. As I said in my last video, I really want to connect with y'all. Come here, baby. Oh, I really want to connect with y'all. So, like I said, please excuse the length of the video, at least for this video. Uh, there you go. Get some camera time. Huh. There you go. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and get on into it. Really quick, y'all. I'm just gonna run through some of the crystals that I currently have. Okay, so if you're not familiar, this right here is a citrine. It's really good for money, manifesting, wealth, self-esteem, and success. Now I have my notes right here because I do believe in taking notes. That's about the only way that I'm going to remember. Right next to it is the purple amethyst. It is a protective crystal. It enhances your consciousness. It's supposed to help you not get drunk and to sober up, but I'm not sure how effective that is. But I've seen that on a couple different sources. Uh, Also supposed to help with uh, you not having nightmares, your memory, and motivation. I also have a bracelet that I am wearing, and I believe they called these tumbled, like that smooth look on them. So tumbled purple amethyst bracelet. This is a new stone that I've picked up. It is the purple fluorite. It's supposed to help quicken your awakening and help with organization. This one is the Torkentine. I hope I'm saying that right. I actually don't have any notes for this one. I have my notebook over here. I actually don't have any notes for this one. I didn't see it in my Crystal Bible by Judy Hall book. Uh, so if you all know what that is, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I would love to know because right now it's cleansed, but it has no intentions programmed into it. Right next to that is going to be the clear quartz. And with the clear quartz, it's an energizer. It amplifies energy. It absorbs, stores, and releases, as well as regulates energy. So it absorbs negative energy, transforming it into positive energy. Right next to this, the clear quartz is going to be the moonstone. Helps calm emotions and helps you to have lucid dreams. On the left of that is the black tourmaline. It transforms dense energy, clears and balances all the chakras. It's a natural insecticide. If you place it in the soil, it's supposed to help your crops grow, as well as help with your confidence. Right under the moonstone is the green adventurine. Once again, I hope I'm saying that right. It's supposed to help with your creativity, your feeling of well-being, as well as protect your heart chakra. All right, y'all. So I also have some jewelry, some crystal jewelry on my neck. Right here is just the same purple amethyst. It's just a smaller stone in one of these crystal cages. Um, it's very convenient. You can get these on Amazon for the cheap, but it's very convenient because you can switch them out. Just whatever you're feeling like that day, you can just put that in there. Uh, right here, I have black obsidian and snowflake obsidian, and from what I read, obsidian is cooled lava, uh, and also it works very fast, exposes your flaws and your blockages, like things you're putting to the back of your mind. Basically, it doesn't let you hide anything. It brings everything to the surface so you can meditate on it and elevate your consciousness. And so I kind of think of it like leveling up, like a video game or something. Like you deal with all this stuff now, like a level, like our level, right? And then you elevate your consciousness. So now you know how to do that the right way. You know what I mean? How to handle it. I don't know. It's a pretty cool reward. So I like wearing it. It's also a grounding stone. It helps you to feel grounded. Those are my crystals and stones. I've been having crystals and stones for like 1.5 to 2 years. I had a few small ones, and they were just sitting. I didn't really know how to use them, and I decided to go ahead and get some sage and re-cleanse them, and really start focusing on my intentions and what they're known for, and what I really need them for, and to use them for my good. Keep them, the smaller ones, in this little pouch here. My necklace is just on my nightstand. I put this latrine in the left corner of my room, the left back corner. You can read more about that in the Crystal Bible by Judy Hall. This is just one of the 2 crystal books that I have. I haven't really even broken into the other one. I don't know the name. Like I said, I was just sitting on them for a while. If you all have anything else to add on those crystals and stones, just drop them in the comments. I've been contemplating going vegan, and one reason I haven't fully committed is because, like most Americans, most people, I grew up eating meat. That's kind of been programmed in my mind. And, the older I've gotten, the more I've done my research. It's been easier and easier for me to give it up here and there and to have more vegetarian-based meals. Very proud of myself today. I made my first vegan meal. It was just quinoa and black beans. Now, for those of you who don't know how to cook quinoa, don't worry, I didn't either. But I looked it up all over Google for you. And it's just 1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups of water, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Put all that in a saucepan. Bring it to a rolling boil. When it gets all bubbly, then you're going to go ahead and put a lid on that and turn your heat down to lowest setting. And you're going to let that simmer for 15 minutes and keep the lid on it. Now, after that's done simmering for 15 minutes, you're going to go ahead and move it over to an eye on the stove that's not hot, one that hasn't been used. Let it sit for 5 more minutes covered. Now, once that 5 minutes is up, you're going to go ahead and take your fork and fluff the quinoa, and at that moment it should be done. If there's a little bit of water left in the bottom of that, you'll just go ahead and cook it off for 5 more minutes covered. In the meantime, while I was cooking the 15 minutes, I had the black beans in a can. Don't judge me. That's what I had. I went ahead and let that simmer in the saucepan too. Then I combined the 2 and added a little bit of garlic salt and some black pepper, and it was awesome. So it's very easy. It was something new that I wanted to try, that I've been lagging on, haven't been doing, putting in the back of my mind because didn't think I could do it, and 2, I didn't want to take the time to do it, but I decided today was the day. So I'm very proud of myself for that, and I encourage you all to try something new, that you've been putting off. Go ahead and give yourself a chance to get that done. So I also, in addition to that, plan to watch the Earthlings documentary. I've heard a lot of talk about it. I heard it's very eye-opening. You know what I mean? So I plan to watch that and to give you all an update about my reaction and how I feel about it. Oh, also, one book that I've started reading is the Handbook to Higher Consciousness, by Ken Keyes Jr. I'm not even halfway through the book, but where I'm at, it just talks about basically looking at your addictive personalities and turning those into preferences instead of addictions. And you'd be surprised how many addictions we really have aside from drugs or cigarettes or drinking, alcohol and stuff like that. But there's a lot of addictions we have, like, the addiction to be accepted, to be loved by people. So you'd be surprised. This book actually opens your eye up to some new things. But other than that, I've been keeping a dream journal. That's something new. Just kind of trying to catch those dreams as I wake up, because as you know, that memory fades really quick once you wake up. I've also just been keeping notes on how I feel, YouTube videos that interest me. I have one on religion versus spirituality, wire jewelry. I do plan on looking into making some of my own jewelry. This is not made by me, but I do plan on making my own. YouTube topics, just drawings, it's something to calm me down, whenever I'm in my head, as we sometimes get a lot of times. And just, notes, just documenting how I feel. It's pretty cool, to look back on it. I make sure that I put the date, and actually I do the time as well. And it's really cool to look back on it, months down the road, or even just weeks, and kind of see where you're at, So that's all for me. That's what I've been up to. Like I said, I'll be back with a hair update, my reaction videos, and make sure, if you haven't already, to subscribe. If you all have any questions or any comments, just make sure you hit up the comment section below. All right, man, be blessed.